future belongs to those who believe that the beauty in their dreams. This quote applies to every one of you here today. The future is ahead of you, and the journey to your dreams starts today. To start it off here, I just want to tell you all that today is the start to your future, as if you already know. Whether you're going into the workforce, whether you're going into the military, you're going onto school, or whatever you may be doing after this, today is the start to the rest of your life. Today, you face your future blue in the face. Although you look ahead at your future and all of your dreams and your aspirations, and you've accepted the successes that you've had over the 4 years, it's a good thing to take time to thank those who have come beside you. Your classmates, your friends, your teachers, your administrators, and everyone who has given you support, not only this year, but the past 4 years. Because the memories that you've had in high school and the things that you've learned here in high school will not only mold you for your future, but it molds you into the adult that you will become. So yes, look on the bright future, on all the things you have to come, but take time to thank those who have helped you in the past. And the reality of this day is that it's already over. High school is already over. So I welcome you to the first day of your new life. Welcome to your future. Some of you may be scared, a little anxious, as I will be in a couple of months as I graduate. But realize all of the potential that you have, and all the people that have helped you, and how much everyone believes in you. So congratulations to the class of 2015, and here's to your bright future that you all have ahead of you. Thank you.
This year, as we reflected on our respective journeys through the creek and discussed the many educators who have been the most influential, it quickly became apparent that we all built strong relationships with a great many of the adults who strive to open our minds and ultimately open doors of opportunity in our individual lives. While it is beyond impossible for us to hear a final word from all of our most beloved teachers, I feel confident that we selected one with solid parting wisdom to share, Mr. Brent Coley. Mr. Coley is proud to have been a Mustang since the school originally opened in August of 2002 and serves the role of the Student Assistant Program Counselor. To that end, Mr. Coley genuinely tries to help as many students as possible cope with the burdens, trials, and tribulations faced as young adults in society. He consistently strives to be a pillar of support, a sharer of smiles, and a vendor of wisdom, and an agent for positive change. And if you know him like I do, then you know he loves to hear himself talk. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the podium, Mr. Coley.
Thank you, Monica. Good evening, graduates, families, friends, and colleagues. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be asked to speak to the group of graduates sitting before me, many of whom I've had the opportunity to know. Congratulations, Middle Creek High School class of 2015. High school graduation is a monumental milestone in American life, a ceremony signifying both the educational accomplishments of your past and the entrance into an unknown future. In the course of your education over the past 13 or so years, we've strived to provide you with a solid framework of knowledge and skills from which to build that will help you find success in your future endeavors. While your diploma is certainly an end in itself and an accomplishment that can never be stripped from you, it is not an end to your education, no matter where you go from here. You're going to continuously learn a lot about life in the years ahead. Much of what you learn will not be easy, but it will all be of value. Almost immediately after being informed that I'd have this moment in time with you today, I began asking myself what I wanted to share that could teach or reinforce something that cuts to the essence of life, no matter who you are and what you hope to become. After all, it's impossible to share anything resembling an accurate summation of all the wisdom in the world in 5 minutes. And yes, Monica, by 5 minutes, I mean 10. Brevity is early. Thus, I've genuinely struggled to avoid just cramming in as much wisdom as I can without any sense of purpose or direction. In my hopes of delivering a message that may truly register with some of you today, I wondered, can I possibly find a way to make all the things I want to say fit? Probably not. So I began simply instead, looking into my own past to find something illuminating, and what I initially found is the concept of dreams. It's a topic, actually it's the topic, of my speech the first and last time I had the honor of speaking to graduates in 2012. It didn't seem like the exact message I wanted to share today, though, but it's become the portal of entry into the relatively simple truth I came to deliver. So here goes. We are all living amidst someone's dream. More accurately, amidst many someone's dreams. We are literally existing in the present tense within the structure of someone else's vision. Take a good look around. This is not the world we were given. From the building around you, to the chairs in which you sit, to the shoes on your feet and phones in your pockets that I know shouldn't be there, probably still are, hopefully on silent. All these things began as a dream, a vision in someone's head, but not dreams forgotten, nor dreams deferred, but dreams pursued and dreams achieved. When I was in high school, my favorite author from the works I actually read was Edgar Allan Poe. And it just so happens that he has a pretty intriguing quote about dreams. He said, "The 99 are with dreams content, but the hope of the world made new is the 100th man who is grimly bent on making those dreams come true." That quote struck me. Grimly bent. What does it mean to be grimly bent on making your dreams come true? While I certainly can't claim to speak for Poe, I'm pretty sure grimly bent is not synonymous with casually interested. No, I believe grimly bent is about exercising determination, overcoming obstacles, and ultimately finding purpose in what you aim to accomplish. And there it was, the message I wanted to share, living with purpose. When you live with purpose, life is less about the seemingly random series of events we must endure in our time, but rather something you actively and persistently pursue in order to find meaning and achieve fulfillment. Living with purpose means knowing what you value, what you respect, and not simply hoping or unwittingly expecting to attain it. Purpose must be perceived and then pursued. It is rarely stumbled upon. Buddha said your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. I challenge you graduates that if you have not yet found your calling, to search for it, to find that something in your life worth striving and struggling to attain. Pursue it on purpose. At the most straightforward level, I'm probably talking about a profession. Let's face it, unless you win the lottery or marry rich or somehow inherit a boatload of money, you're going to have to work. Most of you have already been employed somewhere doing something. Trust me, you have plenty more than that ahead of you. And that's a good thing. There's dignity in almost all lines of employment. At minimum, it's a hard day's work for a hard day's pay. Finding your purpose may or may not increase your earning potential. Hint, it usually will. But it will be the deciding factor in whether you have a job or a career. And since you're going to be working 40 to 80 hours a week for the next 40 to 50 years of your life, I challenge you to strive to find a career. Something that simultaneously gives you both a paycheck and a sense of purpose and meaning that has everything to do with who you are, what you respect, that taps into your unique talents and skill set and directly correlates with what you believe about the world and the legacy you want to leave behind. And yet my true hope is not simply whether or not you find purpose in your work, but whether or not you find it in your lives as workers, children, parents, spouses, friends. As you end the beginning of your unique journey through life, dig deep and question yourself. What do I want? What do I believe in? What will make me happy? Is what I'm doing going to give me what I want? Push yourself to answer. Then dig a little deeper, because we're all so much more than an I, for we are all a part of a great many we's. And in that regard, ask, what will make an impact or difference that I can be proud of? What will my legacy be? While I cannot say that pursuing dreams and finding your purpose will make life easier, when in fact it will probably make it more difficult, at least while you're young. It will certainly make the journey through life more fulfilling. I truly believe that if you find the best version of you and be that person with purpose, on purpose, you will have unlocked the secret to success in life. Do what you love what you do, repeat. As for me, I've found that purpose. In fact, I have two that guide me almost every day of my life. And independent of the dreams that you chase, I wish you my kind of luck and success. First and foremost, I'm going to be the best father I know how to be to my daughter. Whether or not you see it all the time, I know that most of your parents are just like me in this sense. You have given them purpose and meaning in their lives. And as you sit in front of them in your caps and gowns, you bring both yourselves and your families honor. And that's more than a worthy cause for celebration. So as I step aside so that you can proudly step across this stage and into the next stage of your lives, I congratulate you on your accomplishments and thank you for sharing this opportunity with me and helping me continue the pursuit of my second purpose right here at the Creek. I love you guys. We love you guys. And we wish you the foresight to know where you're going, the hindsight to know where you've been, and the insight to know who you are. Thank you.
At this time, we will begin with the recognition of the graduates. We ask that you please hold your applause until all the graduates have been recognized so that each family will have a chance to hear their student's name read. Carmen Adame. Carmen would like to continue her education at Wake Tech and pursue a career in massage therapy. In her words, I would like to thank my mom, dad, and my wonderful grandparents for being here for me today and through all the struggles that we have had. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here with all the people in this auditorium. Kenneth Austin Alexander. Austin is pursuing an associate's degree while working at the Waffle House and plans to transfer to a four-year college to become a psychologist. In his own words, thanks to everyone who's been there for me. Yumiko Arbriana Barnes. Miko is going to Wake Tech for their Associates in Arts program, then plans to join the Peace Corps. Miko currently works and plans to pursue a career as an oncologist. In her own words, I would like to thank everyone who has helped me to get where I am today, especially those of you who've been there for me throughout my times of desperation and uncertainty. Kaylee Noel Bishop. Kaylee will be attending college while having a part-time job. She will pursue a career that involves healing and rehabilitating sick and injured animals. She hopes to major as a veterinarian and minor in emergency medicine. In her own words, thank you to my parents for supporting me in everything I do. Thank you to Mrs. Gillespie, aka Miss Middleton, for putting up with me and helping me. Bertram George Clark, Jr. CJ chose the United States Army as his career. While in the Army, CJ would also like to attend college. In his own words, I want to thank my dad and mom for supporting me since I was born. Never gave up on me and always guiding me to do the right thing. I love y'all and I'm proud to be your son. I'm so grateful once again for everything and I love you all so much. Alan Gabriel Dominic Gastambide. Alan is considering joining the National Guard. Until then, he will continue working. Alan would like to thank his family, especially he would like to thank his grandfather, who is here tonight all the way from Puerto Rico. He is excited to be becoming a man. Timothy Patrick Edwards. Timothy is continuing education at the Chef's Academy for a career as a pastry chef. In his own words, yay, but really, thanks to my friends and family for always being there for me through it all. Lauren Olivia Eggers. Lauren plans to attend Wake Tech for 2 years. She wants to go to culinary school to become a chef. In her own words, thank you Middle Creek staff and administrators for putting up with me and helping me grow. Charles Riley Pfister. Charles is pursuing higher education and also recently became manager at his job at Tzatziki as a grill chef. In his own words, thanks to my parents for helping me through my struggles at MCHS. I'd also like to thank the staff for making my experience all the better. Raul Luis Fuentes. Raul will be leaving for boot camp with the United States Marine Corps on March 2nd. Raul also plans to attend college. In his own words, I would like to thank my mom and dad, Recruiter Sergeant Miller, Pooley Ponce, and Pooley Castillo. Sean Mark Gentry. Sean will be continuing his education at Appalachian State. At this time, he's working at Casalino's Pizza. In his own words, thanks Mom and Dad, Austin, Luke, Holly, and Django. Karina Gonzalez. In her own words, I want to thank my family for all their support and a special thank you to that one person who has been with me through every step of the way and has motivated me to accomplish my work. Lexi Paige Harrelson. Lexi will be working this semester and attending East Carolina University in the fall. Lexi is planning on studying business and having a career that relates to finance and investing. In her own words, I would like to thank my family for supporting me and helping me to achieve my goals and believing anything is possible. Taylor Suzanne Herring. Taylor plans on doing a paid internship in business during her semester off. After that, she will be attending Meredith College with a major in education and minor in business. In her own words, thanks to all my friends and family for being here and supporting me throughout high school. I couldn't have done it without you. Serenity Adrian Patrice Katie Hill Jones. Serenity plans on working to save money so that her daughter can go to school, and will be starting school in the fall in hopes of becoming a medical assistant. In her own words, I would like to thank my beautiful mommy for standing by me, helping me, and being a great support system. I love you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have made it this far. I want to thank my gorgeous daughter, Royalty, for being the greatest daughter anyone could have. I love you. You motivate me to keep pushing. I would like to thank my amazing brother, Nunu, for being a great big brother. I love you, knew it. I would also like to thank my daddy, Katie, Jalen, and everyone else who came to attend my graduation. We made it. Cody Thomas Hub. Cody is planning to go to college to get a degree in simulation. Cody would like a career in ITT Tech engineering. In his own words, I would like to thank my family for supporting and helping me get through my years of high school. Antonio T. Jackson Burke. Antonio's plans after graduation are to make a lot of music and get tattoos. Antonio hopes to one day be a musician. In his own words, thanks, Mom. Malia Pearl Jolly. Malia is going to Wake Tech and will transfer to university to continue her studies. Malia will be continuing to work while in school. In her own words, I would like to thank my family, my friends, my Mustang family, and everyone else that helped me become the young lady that I am today. Jonathan Matthew Lennon. John is planning on attending Wake Tech while working at Dream Sports Center until he transfers to Appalachian State to study psychology. In his words, I'd like to thank my family, my best friend Zach Britt, and staff member Stacy Baxley for always being there for me and helping me through the past 4 years. Tarish Bashan Leonard Jr. Tarish will be joining the Army Band after graduation. In his own words, I want to thank my mom for pushing me through high school and my family for always being supportive no matter what I decided to do with my life. Aurora Noeli Limon Villarreal. Her current plans are to continue working. In her own words, I want to thank someone very special in my life. She has been by my side in the good and bad times, always leading me forward. Thank you for helping me, but mostly for all the support. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Quiero agradecer a una persona muy especial en mi vida. Ella ha estado a mi lado en las buenas y las malas, siempre guiándome para un mejor futuro. Gracias por ayudarme y, más importante, por todo el apoyo que me brindas. Sin Lee no estaría aquí. Te amo, mamá. Demonica Aitiana Lockett. Demonica will be attending Wake Tech to become a registered nurse, and she will continue working. In her own words, I would like to thank all my family who have been there for me throughout my high school experience. I would like to thank Aiden for being my inspiration and the reason I strive to do better in life. I also would like to give a special thanks to my mom and dad for pushing me and keeping me focused throughout these years. Last but not least, I would like to thank my boyfriend, Taquez, for being by my side. Gabriela Mendoza Villa. After high school, Gabriela will continue in the workforce. In her words, I would like to thank my family for always pushing me to do better in life and for never giving up on me. Cameron Blair Miller. Cameron is planning on working for a year before attending college. She will take her core classes at Wake Tech and pursue a master's in history to become a librarian. At this time, Cameron will continue to work as a cashier at Lowe's Foods. In her own words, I would like to thank my friends and family for the memories and support throughout my education and graduation. Parker Douglas Owen. Parker is attending Wake Tech for construction management to become a superintendent or general contractor. Currently, Owen is working at Owen Masonry and Design. In his own words, thanks to my family, especially my parents, for helping me get to this point and for supporting me in everything I do. I would also like to thank my friends and my teachers for supporting me in my high school years. Todd Everett Parker. Todd is going to Wake Tech to obtain an associate's degree in arts, then to the Art Institute of Miami for a bachelor's in audio production. Todd's goal is to become a recording engineer. In his own words, I'm thankful for friends and family that have supported me through the years. Diana Perez Garcia. Diana would like to go to university and work part-time to pursue a bachelor's degree as a medical assistant. Diana is currently working at Sigma Electric. In her own words, yo quiero agradecer a mis padres, mi hermano y mis hermanas porque siempre han estado aquí para mí. Daniel Perez. Daniel would like to be an automobile mechanic and study at UTI or Wake Tech after graduation. Currently, Daniel is employed at Kroger. In his own words, I want to thank my teacher and my family for helping me to become a different person and have a positive attitude. I would also like to thank Mrs. Bullock, Mrs. Robb, and Mr. Caton, and especially Mrs. Stanley, for keeping me up with the education I needed. Quiero agradecer a mis profesores y mi familia para ayudarme a ser una mejor persona y tener una actitud positiva. También quiero agradecer a señora Bullock, señora Robb, señor Caton, y especialmente señora Stanley, para siempre apoyándome en la educación. Jeffrey Antonio Ponce. Jeffrey has joined the Marine Corps and is going into the reserves. Jeffrey will be starting boot camp on February 2nd. In his own words, I'd like to thank my mom, Clifton, and the rest of my family for supporting my decisions. Puli Fuentes and Puli Sanchez for helping me get through high school. Nancy and Martin, thanks for all the help. Rahim Mohammed E. Permal. Rahim is going to the United States Navy to pursue his education as an aviation ordnanceman. Currently, Rahim is working for Marin's Moving Incorporated. In his own words, I'd like to thank my family, friends, and the staff here at Middle Creek for making my high school enjoyable. Altamisa Tamaj Rembert Ross. After graduation, Altamisa will be attending Wake Tech for her master's in cosmetology. Her goal is to become a therapist and cosmetologist. In her own words, I would like to thank my mother for waking me up in order to attend school every morning, my girlfriend Erica for pushing me for 4 years for this special day. Also, I would like to thank Monica Searles for being my road dog to the end. I love you all, and I want to thank you all for sticking with me. Sarah Elisa Robertson. Sarah will be attending college in the fall to pursue a career in life sciences. In her own words, I have been so blessed to have such a wonderful family who always supported me and shown me that no goal is unreachable. I wouldn't be who I am without their love and guidance, along with the support of my teachers and friends. We would also like to recognize Sarah for receiving the President's Volunteer Service Silver Award. This award is for individuals who have volunteered in their community. Awards are issued for service hours within a 12-month period. This spring, Sarah will receive the Silver Level Award for over 175 hours of community service. She will receive a letter from President Obama and a certificate and pin. Congratulations, Sarah. Kimberly Suhey Rodriguez Rosales. Kimberly is going to Wake Tech for nursing or law and justice. Currently, Kimberly is a translator at Herbalife. In her own words, I would like to thank my mom for everything she has done for me, and mother-in-law and father-in-law and boyfriend for pushing me to achieve my goals. Alberto Sanchez Castillo. On Monday, Alberto will be leaving for the Marines. In his words, I would like to thank all my family and friends for always being there for me, to keep me focused and motivated to finish high school and prepare for my future. Patrick Allen Smith. After graduation, Patrick will work full-time and intern in graphic design. In the fall, Patrick will attend Wake Tech for his associates in advertising design. In his own words, I would like to welcome my friends and family. I would also like to thank my small group mentors and favorite teachers that let me crash in their rooms and come back for help and advice. Rachel Nicole Smith. Rachel will be attending Clemson or University of South Carolina after graduation. Rachel would like to become a pediatrician. In her own words, I want to thank my parents for being good role models, chauffeuring my friends and I around, fixing my truck when I left my lights on, and staying up late working on projects. To my family and friends, thanks for being a support system, listening to me vent, and giving advice. Lastly, I want to thank Bailey for helping me edit essays and when I get writer's block. Monica Nicole Searles. Monica will be attending Wake Tech to study nursing while working. In her own words, I want to thank my dad for waking me up every day to get to school. To my mother and grandmother, thanks for keeping me in check so I could make it to this special day. Also, I want to thank Misa and the squad for always sticking by me through thick and thin. I love y'all. Emily Renee Tingen. Emily is currently attending Wake Tech and working, and plans to transfer to a four-year college after 2 years. In her words, first, I would like to thank all my friends and family that could make it today. I also would like to thank my family for supporting me these past 18 years. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. I wish that my papa could have made it today, but I know he would be very proud of me. I love all of you, and once again, thanks for coming. Taja Gwenice Trotter. Taja will first attend Wake Tech, then transfer to Barton College for sports medicine. Currently, Taja will continue to work at Harris Teeter. In her own words, I would like to thank my grandmother for all her help with everything she has done for me. She has truly been the most supportive person in my life. Denise Monserrat Valderrama Vielma. In her words, thank you, Mom, Dad, and sister for everything that you have done for me. Thank you to all my friends that have been with me at all times. Thank you to all my teachers that have helped me get through high school. Gracias, mamá, papá, y hermanas, por todo lo que me han dado, y por todo su apoyo, los quiero mucho. Y Eduardo sigue siendo mi dolor de cabeza, pero gracias por todo. Te quiero mucho. Kinsey Michelle Weeks. Kinsey is currently attending Wake Tech for nursing while working as a coach for love and support over the years. Mama and Daddy, I love you both and appreciate everything you have done for me. Tori Nicole Weeks. Tori has been attending Wake Tech to continue her education. In her words, I'd like to thank my friends and family for being here today and supporting me over the last 4 years, especially Mama and Daddy. I cannot tell you guys enough how much I love you. At this time, please join me in congratulating and recognize all of our graduates.
At this time, I would like to have all of our graduates stand, please. Class of 2015 mid-year graduates, on behalf of the state of North Carolina and the Wake County Board of Education, I declare you graduates of Middle Creek High School. Graduates, please join your classmate, Tori Weeks, in turning your tassel to the left. Congratulations again. Parents and guests, please stay seated until all of the graduates have exited, and we join you to join us. We invite you to join us for a reception in the Commons following the reception. Thank you.